Live. So right now I have the opening screen set up.
What's up, guys? Hold on a sec. We gotta get this cool. There we go.
Yeah, no one can see that yet. As soon as get some folks in, we'll start transitioning over to that.
Add people to the call. All right.
So what
So
I'm gonna
wait,
do
call
is tweet
layout.
it out real quick.
Sure. Let me tweet it out too then.
Awesome, awesome.
Hey, Matt.
What's up, Matt? Thanks for joining, man.
Tweeting this out.
I'm gonna get the actual link real quick and send it out.
Sorry about that.
All right, Crypto Mike, I just went ahead and sent out another tweet tagging you in it. If you want to retweet that, that has the actual link to our video. What's going on, Crypto Boo Boo in the house? Chris Brown,
All
yo, yo. Hey, XRP Mike, or we have Chris Brown and then XRP Matt on. So awesome,
There we go.
awesome. XRP Matt says, are we ready? Can you guys hear? How's the sound?
Mic
Crypto
check. One,
Boo
two,
Boo's in
one,
the
two.
house. All right, Chris said he can
Is
hear
this
me.
thing, is this thing on?
Okay. Hey, can you go ahead and give us a mic check?
Mic check. One, two, one, two. Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Can we get someone in the comments? Let us know that you can hear the
What's up,
special
you
guest.
guys? I'm gonna tweet this into the Telegram and then go check out the chat.
All
So what's
right.
up, Cole? How you doing, man?
Chris Brown, Abe. So Mike, that's my brother. He's the one that got me onto your channel. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead and
Wait. Who is that?
that's Chris Brown. That's my brother. He's the one that I told you about, got me on your channel. Okay, here
All
we
right.
go. We got some folks in the house.
Cool.
Nice, nice. All right, you guys. Just sorry for being a little late. Just want to get on to this. All right, can everybody see the special guest? Who is it?
Crypto Mike.
Mike check. All right, go ahead,
What's
man.
up, guys?
Hey,
All right,
so
I'm gonna go turn on the chat so we can see who's here.
there we go. I got some chats going up in here. Crypto Boo Boo said she's in. Chris says, yo,
Boo
yo.
boo.
Matt, look at Matt Morrow. He's got Mike, bro. That's his name. And then Crypto Trek Brother.
Hey Matt, what's up, man? Crypto Boo Boo.
Ah, man,
It's
Crypto.
cracking.
There we go. Lunaden is in the house live again, yes, sir. And Crypto Boo Boo said, she's ready. Let's get this on. Bradley McDonald. Hey, thanks for joining XRP, baby. Testing 1, 2, 3. We got Big B in the house. Big B says it's clear.
All
XRP
right.
agent. Hey everyone, here we go. Looking for the interview. It's more of a discussion, but yeah, same thing, right? We have a visual.
Love you
Awesome.
too, Crypto Boo Boo.
Man, we are getting it in. We appreciate it, guys.
Now let me see. Is the screen on? Are we on? Yeah. Oh, we're good. We're good. Let me turn the lighting. Let me see if that works. It's a little better.
All right. So we have some things that we're gonna be discussing here. Hey, so Mike, if you can go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Just let us know who you are, what got you into the crypto market, and what keeps you in the crypto market.
Um, well, I'm Crypto Mike. Thanks for having me on your show, Cole. Um, what got me into the market? Well, first of all, I'm just a dude who I fell in love with crypto. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's just something that's so out of the ordinary. I think the honest aspect of it, if I want to be honest, you guys, I want to get rich. I mean, is that too much to ask?
Mm,
You know,
don't
it's
we
a
all?
quick way. It is. I mean, there's people like, oh, you shouldn't be in it for the money. You know, it's about the tech. Well, yes, definitely the tech. Definitely the tech. There's so much to the tech. There's so much underlying. There's so much we can explore. Different opinions on is it going to be good for the world or bad for the world. Um, you know, and we go back and forth on these with the whole community. There's so many people who have really great opinions that we kind of bounce off each other. So I got into it, because I saw a Robinhood ad on Instagram of all places for Spotify. Spotify went public a couple of years ago, and I was like, that's interesting because I love Spotify. Not anymore, but I used to. Um, and I was like, well, this is a great chance for me to learn a little bit about stocks, and I had a little extra money that I had a steady job going, a little extra money to invest, and so I got into I bought a Spotify stock, and then I sold it right away because I saw that I did research, and that's what we should do. Like every time we go into a new area in our life, we need to research it because Google is a great tool when you use it properly, and when you know what their little tricks are. Um, so I sold that. I made like $5 on Facebook over a week. I bought some Facebook stock. I made $5, and I was so proud of myself.
Man, you're in the money.
Oh man, I was like the first $5 I made from a non-conventional way of earning money, earning profit, which was stock market. Like I never knew that it was so easy to do. And then Robinhood. Thank God for Robinhood because I think that's opened the
Amen.
door for a lot of people.
It sure did. Yeah, man. You
Yeah.
mentioned how the XRP community and just being a part of them. It is great, man. Just like you said, and we kind of were having a discussion right prior to this. People say things, and then it builds off top of other things, and people, people are putting different puzzle pieces together, and we all of a sudden start getting more and more of a bigger picture. What it seems like. So, man, it's awesome to have you on the show. I can't thank you enough. Appreciate you joining up on here. We got comments out the wazoo. 19 people in the chat. Hey, people can go ahead and share that.
Okay,
Let them
we need
know.
more.
Let them know to come on in here and join up with, the one, the only Crypto
Hey.
Mike.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know why people even say that kind of stuff, but whatever. It's cool.
Hey, man.
It's fine with
Yeah.
me.
It's good, man. You just one of the originals, one of the original OGs. Okay, we got, what did I miss? Wait, we just got started. Crypto Mark just gave a brief introduction why he's in the crypto market. XRP Dave says, I wish Spotify beta tester, the beta tester, never knew about the stock market back then. Yeah, when you're talking about Robinhood and all this, these apps make it so easy for the normal person to invest, right? Just before things like that, it was a lot harder. Now you get on an app and you say, "Hey, I have $5 I want to throw into something." Especially when they opened up that, the micro where you can invest just small amounts into a stock now. So it's pretty fresh.
Did they? I haven't been on Robinhood for at least a year.
Yeah, they did. It's unfortunate that you can't get XRP off Robinhood yet, but it's on the watch list. But they do have very few. It's like Bitcoin, like it's the main, all the main ones except like XRP and stuff and that. So yeah, I don't really do too much investing off of it just because they don't have the ones that I really want. But they did. If you're looking for regular stocks, then that's the way to go. Okay,
Yeah.
going through here. Chris Brown, anybody just getting in the chat? It just started. Hey, go ahead and
Hey,
hit
special
those.
shout out. Sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
Special shout out to Chris Brown. Thanks for getting your brother on my channel.
Yeah, yeah, be hyping it up. He's like, hey man, you gotta get on his freaking channel. His stuff is fire, man. I'm like, all right, my brother says it's fire. I know it's gonna be fire. So
Nice.
that's what I'm talking about. And sure enough, man, like I said, I've been like binge watching your stuff. Something about me. I'm a little newer to the crypto market, so I try to take advice from everybody. And Chris Brown in the chat is like, hey, check him out. Started checking him out, and there's just such a diverse, I feel such diversity in your videos. They're really different from other people's. So it's really, really interesting. Okay, going through here. XRP agent, man, his channel blew up. He started doing live streams at night. You can just play your
Yeah.
video like overnight, hear some sounds. It's really cool, man. He got like 700 something subscribers in a month. It's insane. I was like, wow, it's good stuff, man. Um, let's go through these comments real quick before we get in here. I know they're kind of racking up. All right, so we have a
Oh,
lot of
Project
things.
Looking Glass.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that we want to discuss, and something you said in one of your videos is something about there's people that dwell in negativity. Well, we're just here trying to have fun. You want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. Man. Well, people. Yeah, there's a lot of negative people in the space. They don't come around me too often. Because of probably if they're too negative, I'll block them. But I really don't. I don't really block too many people. But
Yeah.
when you first start out your channel, there's a lot of people who will come in
Oh, we're freezing up.
and just act like
Yeah,
everything okay.
yeah, I'm good. Are you good?
How's it? How's it? How is it now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah. We got a little disconnected there.
Okay, cool. All right, back on there.
You know. Oh no, it could be mine. Are you guys still? You guys still see us? Just let us know how if the audio is okay, if the video is okay, if it's cutting out. Good now. All right. No, what's up, man? How's it going? Chris Brown, good now. Okay. Well, all right, cool. He stepped out. I think he's gonna have his wife reset the router or something. What's up, Tony? All right. You good now?
All right, good to go. Can you guys hear? See?
My Wi-Fi does that once in a while. That's why I can't wait to move it up. Because all right, how's that? It could be my
Yeah,
Wi-Fi, dude.
it's
Could be
yeah,
mine.
it's my good old internet in Germany. How is it right now? Okay, I think we're getting it.
Still cutting out a little.
Okay, all right, here we go. I just turned that off. I just hard connected it. Should be good.
Okay, it seems to be doing better now.
Okay, all right, cool. We're back in it. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, XRP Dave's in the house. What's up, man? That's my boy from the crypto market. All right.
XP Dave. What's up, XP Dave? All right, we good now, you guys?
Yeah, I think okay.
Hey, look at the time.
What time is it?
2:22.
What time is it? Okay. All right, man. So, hey, man. So when XRP moons, what's the first vehicle you're gonna get?
Oh, dude, I just switched it up yesterday.
Just switch it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone through a couple different cars, but my new one. I mean, it's XRP's gonna moon, so yeah, I'm gonna get the Tesla Roadster, man.
Yeah, man.
It's
That's
only
like
250K.
yeah, that's like the Lamborghini of Teslas, right?
Oh,
Freaking
dude, let me see if I can share this. Let me see if I can pull that up. How does this look? Can you guys see the screen now?
let me
Um,
let me do screen share and then I'll share what you are sharing.
okay. And if that doesn't work, don't worry. Well, but this thing is a beauty, dude. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Let us know that you guys can see it.
Okay, can you guys see that? And if not,
Yeah,
let me
they can
know.
see that.
Okay, you guys can see that?
Yep. Chi-Town XRP just said baller. Yeah, man. Oh man, that is
Woo!
nice. That is
Oh,
nice.
baby, baby, come to Papa.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's the one. And if not, then I'll get the Model 3. You know,
Yeah, so the Model 3 I saw in his video, that's what he's trying to get. Pretty much all white with black strips everywhere. But no, that's good stuff, man. And it's good. And the reason why I bring this up is good to kind of dream build and build one another up. What are you gonna do when you're a millionaire? Because when I say XRP moons, I don't mean just we just got a couple dollars. I mean we have some generational wealth. We have enough to where our kids' kids can eat from it. Some Chris Brown. There you
exactly.
go. All right, now kind of really getting let's see that roadster real quick. Mm.
Trying to pull up the clip that I was playing yesterday that made me just like want it really bad. This one, I think. Yes. Okay, this is a simulation. We could just play this in the background for a minute while we talk,
Yeah, do it.
as long as it doesn't. I can turn the volume off. Okay, and I don't know if that'll mess with the bandwidth or anything,
Yeah,
but
go.
if it does, then
It should be all right. Y'all seeing that? Chris said,
so
"Yeah,
there's a delay on my phone. That's weird. I wonder if anyways, let's go. Let's talk about what we're gonna
yeah."
talk
So
about.
while that's playing, you talked about XRP bots and that the whales are doing it, and that what is that?
Well, okay, so I have a theory, a new theory. Hey, Bullish, what's up, Bullish CEO?
Oh man,
Um,
we got Mr. B XRP. What's going on, man? Thanks for
hey,
joining.
the one and
Legend,
only
the legend.
man. What's going on, Mr. B?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna do this like I'm just gonna talk my opinion, tell you my opinion on what's going on with XRP price. Um,
Yeah,
I really think now that we can kind of look back in retrospect, take a look at the chart compared to the chart. Um, Is it lagging a little? And compared to the chart in 2015, 2016, 2017, um, it's kind of going up and down in the same types of patterns, you know, and it's reaching the same point, you know, and it's a possibility that what happened, you know, there's all these theories going around, but you know, I don't know if pre-allocation theory was proven or I mean, or you know, proven to be untrue or anything like that, but I still think it's true, and I think that there's banks in the background. That I'll go ahead and turn off this distracting video.
You kind of looking at that, you're like, oh man, that's so nice.
Yeah, it is, isn't it nice? Are you
Yeah,
guys watching that? Oh my gosh.
yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a beauty, you
All
know?
right. Yeah, I'll go back to
But-
this little interview setup source right here. There we go. Now we can both see each other. Cool. Now
oh,
unadulterated.
Okay, so what I was saying was that I think they created a blueprint, all right, of the price action, and they said we're going to follow it this way and that way. Banks can accumulate, and we're basically going to follow the same dips, same ups, same dips, same ups. You can accumulate the dips, get as much as you can, and it's basically followed the same blueprint since it's following the same bear market blueprint. And right now, I mean, you know, I got to remind myself of this because I seriously, when you really, really think about what's happening, it's following it to a T. Right now, we are at the very bottom of the hill, of the mountain, you know,
Yeah.
of this parabolic curve up. And we're still following it. We haven't broken it yet. And, you know, like if you guys go check out Lud XRP's Twitter, you know, that you'll see how you know, let me turn this off. You'll see how close it is to the last one. I'm just going to turn off the blur. Let me see and see if that helps with the blurriness.
Yeah, you're coming in. See, just fine. There we go. Yeah, so you mentioned LUT XRP. Let me bring it up real quick just because I know you do some, you know, deeper dive and analysis on that, and it's just like you said, it just mirrors it so close. All right, pulling it up. All right, got it right here. Let me do a screen share real quick.
No, that didn't help at all. I think it's my end. Maybe I have bad Wi-Fi.
No, it's
Either way.
like I said, it's the German thing. Okay, can you see it?
No.
Oh, there's a little lag, and you're kind of dealing with that. Okay, so it's because you're streaming it off your phone, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it on my phone, you know, on your channel. So I think there might be lag
So,
on my phone.
so what
Oh,
we'll
I'm
do,
waving.
like, yeah, it should be pulled up now, but what we'll do is I'll just have you share the stuff, and that way you can see it and you can talk about it for the next one, okay? So, but yeah, if you want to talk about it here, since we have it, I can point stuff out, zoom in, wherever you need me to. But this is what we're talking about. This is like look how it just mirrors everything that's going on.
I mean, seriously, it's really, you can't ignore it. You know, if the charts are correct, oh, finally, here I can see now. Okay. If the charts are correct, because it's on, I can't see it on my laptop. So yeah, wow, we're so close. I mean, it's followed the same ups and downs. Now there are like a little more up, a little more down. So it might not, you know, it might not go strictly parabolic like right away, or it might come quicker than we think. But to me, it looks like it lands right around the start of the U.S.-China trade deal on February 14th.
Man, February 14th, that's a big day. That's, you know, we may not see it, you know, something like this, but either way, there's just so much of the, you know, all the intelligence we're getting is just so aligned with February 14th, you know, and it just happens to match with what's going on in China. And then, you know, we're talking about the coronavirus and all this other stuff. Like, is it the Black Swan event?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely manipulated to seem that way. However, there's different theories. If we want to go with what you know Nasara is all about, and then that goes against this whole Black Swan event. So some people think the deep state, the establishment, created this whole pandemic of a virus as like one last attempt to bring down Trump before he can get elected again. Bring down the world market, and then of course everyone will blame Trump, and that'll be something that they can really blame him for. And that's the only chance they have, really, for him not to get elected. To be honest, I mean, and I do think it, right out the bat, right out the gate, I felt like it was manufactured. You know.
Yeah, yeah, it's really wild. It just seems like there's so many things going on. Is it really coincidences for everything going on? Um, hmm. All right, it's Zenobia. I'm sorry, I don't want to jack your name, man. Zenoboy.
Zenobio.
Zenobio. There you go. Someone that can read. I'm thinking about Nexo. It's actually pretty legit, and paired with the Nexo credit card, won't have to worry about tax and keep your assets. Yeah, it'd be nice not have to worry about taxes. Speaking of taxes, if you're doing your taxes, make sure you are, putting your crypto in there. It's pretty clear now. They want to ensure that they know everyone who's investing in crypto.
Yeah, may as well play it safe. I mean, why not? If you're making gains or whatever, you know, if you have to pay taxes, do it. You don't want the IRS on your ass.
I mean, it sucks to say, but you'd rather want to be paying taxes than paying taxes, or getting paid, or you want to pay. That means you're making more money, right? If you're getting paid taxes, it means you're making less. So if you have a run up, even like lottery winners or anything like that, you have to pay tax on that because you're getting so much. And I'd rather be in that position. Connie
Yep.
says, hi, Crypto Track, Crypto Mike, and Crypto Boo Boo. Thanks for
What's
joining,
up,
Connie.
Connie?
There we go. And then Chris
Where did I
said,
put it?
preach.
Hold on. One sec. I'll be right
Yep,
back.
no problem. I'll continue going through these comments while you're away. Shy Town XRP says, maybe it'll be the 14th, like posted. So yeah, BG123, exactly. We'll be talking about that as well. Get in there. Okay, Mr. BXRP says, I think pre-allocation is likely. Once it's announced, if it is the case, it will be very helpful. Going public will remove the mystery in the future. Yeah, I think you're right, man. There's so many different theories out there, and pre-allocation is it's really likely. Matt Morrow, 55 million XRP at 10,000 pays off Australia's debt or debit. Yeah, debt. So how many countries can clear their debt overnight? Hey, look at that! Oh snap! Who sent that to you, Crypto Mike?
Connie.
Hey, Connie. She's over there. I heard she's been sending them out. She's just a powerful XRP community member, just spreading that. Hey, look at the joy in Crypto Mike's face, bringing that out.
Oh,
That's what
come
you're
on. I
doing,
can't.
Connie. That's what you're doing. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You want to make someone feel special, you would create a wood burning, you know, fine piece of art like this, gold backed, and you send it out to someone. I mean,
Yeah.
like I've told her many times that means a hell of a lot to me, like a hell of a lot.
Yeah. She said, "Thank you, Crypto Mike." Chris Brown making me proud. Yeah, thanks, brother. All right. Just go through these real quick. XRP Dave says, "Wouldn't it surprise me? Thought crossed my mind. All right, don't you think that odd Bill Gates buys a boat when the foundation had patent to this virus? I didn't hear about that. I don't know. Again, one of those things that is it all coincidences? Okay, Mr. B asked if we were friends or we met through crypto. Sure, looks like we're friends, right? Yeah, so we did meet in the crypto space. That's again, I know Mr. B, you had a video actually of of how you just met so many people. You wouldn't expect the relationship would get as far as it got just in the XRP community and through the crypto channels. So yeah, Crypto Mike, I met him over here, and in this, my brother actually, he gave a big shout out. He shared his video with me, and I thought it was awesome. And I reached out to him, and he's just, you know, real humble guy, and was like, yeah, man, I'd love to go on the channel and support it. So yeah, that's how we met.
Yeah. If you guys are here for me tweeting this out, make sure you subscribe.
Yeah, appreciate it. Man, we got some like 20 something people in the chat. That's awesome, guys. All right, Crypto Boo Boo. How to prevent an uprising. No more riots on the streets of China. Everyone is home, waiting for the government to save them.
Sure.
Yeah, we were just talking about how they are like locking people's in houses and not letting, you know, these guys in China go. It's pretty rough. And then they're trying to act like it's not as bad as it is. But all right.
Well, I just watched a video where they knocked on this guy's door. This was a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. It's just a home video, you know, and they're trying very hard for this stuff not to get out. And this is kind of the same thing that's happening here in America too, you know, with our mainstream media and the government, and and Google, you know, they try to censor us. I mean, so much, and they do. But what's going on in China is the China Communist Party is making sure that we don't know, the rest of the world doesn't know what kind of trouble China's in, because they just got hit very, very hard on the trade deals. And the last thing they need is this coronavirus destroying their economy, which it's doing.
Yeah, man, that's. I'm glad you said that. I was just gonna ask you, why do you think that is? So really, they're trying to suppress it to have a false sense of security within their Chinese market to portray something that's false. I like it. I haven't thought about that. So yeah, Crypto Boo Boo, she got one too from Connie. Yeah, Chris said he wants one as well. Yeah, that's awesome. And thanks again, Connie, for just spreading that joy out there. Hydrogen boat or something. I don't know, man. We have to talk more on that. See what's up with this boat and Bill Gates and all that. So Chi-Town XRP says, between you guys, what's the top 5 in crypto at the moment? Man, I literally just talked to Crypto Mike about this, saying what is his top 5 coins and why does he choose that? Because diversification is key. You know, we don't want to be just tied in one asset. Even though I'm fully bullish on XRP. I've started hitting my goals of where I want to be, and now I'm looking at what else am I going up. So yeah, can you go ahead and let us know what your top 5 crypto coins are and why you think they're gonna go to? I know you said each one's gonna go to at least $1, and you got millions.
I did say that. I've never said that before, and I said it, and it was like, wow, it made sense. And I'm like,
yeah.
No matter what happens, even if just one of my cryptos out of all like 20 I have does something wild, which I do believe is very easily attainable, I'll be fine. I'll be set for life, especially because I've been broke my whole life. This is a dream come true, this situation we're in. It really is. I don't know what we did to put ourselves in a wonderful situation like this. You know, this is amazing. Now my top 5 coins: Chainlink, XRP, VeChain, UOS, Ultra. People love Casino Coin. I'm not into it. Just it's a personal thing. I'm not a gambler. I mean,
okay.
I went to a casino once and I had $20 and I lost it like in two seconds. And I was like, you know what? This is one thing I'm not going to do because I'll lose my money real quick.
Well, you did it right. And for me, just talking about the gambling thing, when I go to a casino, I go in there, I'll, for instance, pull out $20 and I'll say, you know what, this is the only $20 I'm losing. It's already lost. So if I go out clubbing or go to whatever I do for fun, I'm going to lose that money anyway. So if my thing is going to a casino and have fun, I pull out the amount of money that I'm willing to lose. Here it is. It's already gone. Now, if I come back with anything on top of that, cool, it was a good day. If I lost that, I already expected to lose it. So that's sorry about that. That's kind of how I feel on it. But yeah. So can you explain just real fast what Chainlink is? That was your number one that you said. Just to tell us about it.
So Chainlink is a decentralized oracle. Um, it's the only way right now with such a massive network effect for and partnerships too, for businesses to get their information onto the blockchain. Enterprise business, big business, like Microsoft. Now it works with data basically, and it makes it helps it to become decentralized and and secure. So what they do is that, yeah, they're the in between the Bitcoin blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, and there's no one else out there that's really competing with them the way they are, with how they've set themselves up, because they have a Microsoft partnership. That's a soft confirmation. They haven't really confirmed that one, but they have a confirmed Intel partnership. They've got a
Wow, that's
confirmed
big.
Oracle part. Intel is huge. It's
Yeah.
security. It's all about security. Intel is humongous. Now, there's also a rumor that there's an Amazon partnership, and I've confirmed that with a few different people. There's Oracle. What else? What's the big one? There was a big one. I forget. I haven't even looked at Chainlink for a while, but that's one that you can stake in the future. And I'm telling you, I have friends. I know people. I work at a country club. There's a big group of members at the country club, people with money, who are invested only in Chainlink. That's the only crypto that anyone ever talks about over there. And I've already made 500% gains on it
What?
last year. Yeah, I
Wow.
got in at 62 cents and then rode it up to 440, and then it came out down to 345 and I sold, and then I got back in slowly but surely. But we're going to be able to stake it. We're going to be able to stake it on Coinbase. Okay. And it's going to pull I mean, you see what Tezos is doing. Chainlink is going to do something that's like twice or three times as much. It's going to be the next Ethereum like bull run where it just goes, all right.
Wow.
And that's not to take away from XRP, because XRP, and I'm telling you straight from, these are people that I know at the country club. I've talked to them. There's specifically one guy who knows a group of Bitcoin whales. He's been in Bitcoin for a long time. He was able to call Bitcoin when it was small, and he knows whales who
Yeah.
have a ton of Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin people are waiting for Bitcoin to go up, and this goes for XRP too. All right, when it comes to speculative trading, and hodling, okay, they're waiting for Bitcoin, for the investor sentiment to get Bitcoin back to where it was, all time high. They're waiting for it to go back up. All these Bitcoin hodlers, and then they're going to dump that Bitcoin into their favorite altcoins. And the first one that I've heard confirmation from someone who, you know, knows his stuff, is
Yeah.
that they're going to get into Chainlink. Chainlink's going to
Man,
be big, big,
that's big.
big.
I'm based off this conversation. I'm gonna start looking a lot. And I know just seeing your videos. Hey, Chainlink is one of your big ones. But I'm gonna do some research on Chainlink because I think everyone should do research before they just go out. Don't just take Crypto Mike, Crypto Track, Mr. BXRB, whoever, and be like, hey, cool, I'm gonna invest in this. But do your own research. Who's part of that team? That's like me specifically. XRP obviously done a lot of research in XRP, and I look at David Shores, Brad Garlinghouse, and look at these just you know powerhouses with their brains, and kind of not necessarily only investing in XRP, but I'm going to invest in Ripple, however we can invest in that, right? With quotes, just because I know Brad Garlinghouse is just laser focused. He knows what he wants. David Schwartz just genius. And it's been doing me good so far. I've got in luckily a lot later than I didn't buy it like $3 and some change and rode it down all the way. But if you did that, I still think you're going to be great, because I think it's going way higher than that. But yeah, all that to say, do your own research on it, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's a definite must. Research everything you go into, anything, any kind of new territory. That's how we can utilize Google for what it's good for. We can Google it. you know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's all
exactly.
there. We just got to look for it.
All right. The world's about to go beyond creative with the next wave of freedom, wealth, technology, and real discovery. No more lies or corruption. Level playing field. Man, we hear that level playing field a lot. Um, what do you think that means?
Level playing field, man. I love the phrase because I love who is using it. A lot of high up, like financial players and political leaders are using it. All of them, like everyone's using it. That tells me that they are all actually on the same page about something. Okay, and now there's this thing called QAnon. All right, now that's a little bit separate, but it's the same.
Okay.
And I believe this whole movement of QAnon. I'm not going to get too much into it because it's a whole video in itself.
Yeah.
And they heavily censor that stuff on YouTube because they don't want the truth out. They really don't. They don't want the truth out. It's sad. Um, so anyways, the level playing field is basically it's a way to take the money from the 0.01%, arrest them or whatever, do what you can. This is one way of looking at it. There's other theories about it too, but the way I see it is they're gonna take all the money, and there's a lot more money than they've ever reported. They don't report all the money. There's hundreds of
Oh
trillions of
yeah.
dollars out there. There really is. There's hundreds of trillions of dollars that they're not accounting for. They're not telling us. We're little people. We think we know so much, but we really don't. And they are just laughing at us for thinking we know everything. It's so funny. It is funny. It is funny. I mean, seriously, it's pretty funny. Um, and what's going to happen is, and also too, countries are going to be more even. Some people think this whole level playing field is playing right into the hands of this new world order that they're trying to create. So there's this big silent war going on in the background, and it's Q, which is basically Trump and this alliance of patriots that um, have cultivated this whole like coup, this coup plan. Basically, it's a big plan to overtake the establishment, the 0.01% who has been keeping us under their control so easily lately because they've done it over centuries. They've done it over centuries. And then, anyways, this level playing field, though, is to me, it's a good thing. I see it as a good thing because it's going to give, and it's in my opinion, it's why the U.S. doesn't regulate cryptos right away. I think the U.S. has been always aggressive in their stance on monetary policy internationally around the whole world. Of course, the U.S. holds the world reserve currency, and a lot of nations are actually coming off of that. They're getting away from that, buying gold. Russia, India, um, China, they've been stockpiling gold. They know what's coming. And so what's going to happen is that there's going to be a power shift, but it's going to go both ways. China's been manipulating us like crazy the last 20
Yeah.
years.
Well, you could say
And the US,
yeah, you could say power shift and also just a transfer of wealth. We keep hearing that it's going to be a great
yeah,
transfer of wealth because there's so few people that even know about it. It's less than 1% of the world is invested in crypto, and I think there's going to be a lot of the next big thing. Oh, I'm a crypto millionaire. What'd you invest in? Oh, I invested in VET. I invested in Casino Coin, XRP, Link.
XRP, baby.
Yeah, it's like man, there's so many just things that are just wow. And then Bullish CEO says check out into one.
That's Harmony.
Okay.
It's a Binance exchange coin
Okay.
or initial exchange offering.
Yeah, so this is good, man, and this is why we like this community. You just come in there, we spread the knowledge, we get people focused on different things, And it falls in perfectly what I was just about to say. We are truly blessed by Chris Brown. We are, man. Just thank whoever let you know about the space, and because just like we said, man, there's just so much potential in this market, and it's not financial advice. Everything could go to zero. Highly doubtful, but it's just there's so much positives in this. I just feel like it's a good opportunity for regular people.
It
XP
is.
Dave says it's funny how we tend to go for the same one. Talk about casino coins, focus on gaming as well. Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's not just gambling, but it's gaming and it's also based off the XRP ledger. So that's why I'm more bullish on it. I haven't gotten too much of it, but because I have a goal with XRP, which I passed my goal, but at the same time, while it's a certain price, I kind of want to continue to accumulate. That's just how I feel. Um. All right.
Yeah, if there's a time to accumulate, it's probably right now. It's following the same pattern until it breaks that pattern and goes to the downside and keeps going down. Um, then we're gonna. It looks like we're really following the uptrend. Especially guys. Okay, since Bitcoin dominance broke its trend, it broke out of the pattern. Now altcoin dominance is actually about to pick up big time, in my opinion. We've been waiting a long time for that too. So it seems to all be fitting into the skit, the
Yeah.
skit that is the world stage. What's happening. A lot of these events are pre-planned, and that's what I think. I mean, it's all coming together so perfectly
Hey.
that
Yeah, you really seem to, we need to put on some foil hats here or something. But speaking of that, what do you say when people call you delusional or crazy? I'm sure other people, in the space get told the same thing. You try to be a blessing to somebody and you're like, hey man, check out XRP. Check out this digital currency, this magical money that we're going to put our real money into. And they say, man, you're crazy. What do you say to them?
Um, I say, someday you'll be a believer. That's what happens. I've always, from day one, I was like, oh yeah, let me get into this. As soon as I heard about it, I was like, oh, I'm in. But that's because I had a whole life, like my life has really shifted a lot. So I was already in a place where I became much more open-minded and I was ready for something new. And this cryptocurrency was one of the things that really opened my eyes. And
Yeah.
it was a very unconventional way of making money that they would never teach us in school. I mean, things like that, because it's so easy. All you have to do is buy and hold. And the market cap's so low,
Like,
barely
and
anyone
what?
knows about it yet.
Yeah, man. And see, my thing, you see such volatility. I think it's a good thing, especially if you want to do some buying at, just buy low. I mean, come on, man, just buy low. It does a pump. Like you see the charts. It pumps up, sell it. Even if you're not making what we think it's going to, you can get some. Like, come on, baby, look at that ripple. Hey, all right, we
Yeah,
got George in the house. Hello,
it's great
everybody.
for swing trading, man.
Exactly. I mean, you could at least do that just as long as you hold on. Don't ever buy high and sell low. But shoot, I know I've made a good amount in what I have, and if I wanted to, just make a few thousand, I could do that. But I'm not in it for a few thousand, as I think a lot of people are on the same page. Back to the Chainlink talk. Chris Brown says Chainlink is like the oil for a car. It will make everything run better. Mm. Mm.
You can say the same in completely different aspects, but the same thing for XRP. I mean, both of them, but totally different use cases.
Yeah, it is. It's totally different use cases, and that's what I think we need to invest in. What the use case is. So we have a powerful use case. We're so good. All right. George says he has to disagree with the casino coin comment. You must think the utility I will provide. Oh yeah, we talked about that a little bit as well. It's also for gaming, but yeah. All right. So agree on the dump. There we go. Mr. BXRP says, I'm starting to feel a FOMO. fear of missing out. There
Yep.
we go. Yeah, really.
Mm, mm,
All
mm, mm.
right, Crypto Thanos in the house. Chainlink is solid. Yeah, man. I really need to check out Chainlink.
Yeah, because I also heard someone say the last month is going to be in single digits. So I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like it could be the way it's moving right now. Um, I mean, dude, honestly, anything under $5 is a good buy, and that's just my opinion. But seriously, it's gonna pull. It's gonna look. I strongly, super 100% believe it's gonna at least go to $100.
Yeah,
But I also have this other opinion that it's gonna go to $1,000. So
man. Hey, XRP agent. I know he was making some comments earlier. If he's still in the house, he talks a lot about how he thinks XRP was designed for $10,000, and there's other people that go with it. So hey, man, shoot, imagine XRP $10,000. I mean, Bitcoin. I did a video of how Bitcoin, when it was like brand new thing, it was like 0.00006 or something crazy. Imagine just buying it's just $100 with a Bitcoin at that time and selling us all time high at 19, point 0.8. That's just millions of dollars. It's a possibility. It's a
it's
possibility.
Lambo time.
Yeah. Um. All right. So, Connie, I'm subscribing. XRP Link and Vet can't go wrong. Yeah, man. There's all those. I'm hearing that a lot.
Hey, VeChain's another great one. VeChain really is really underrated, and
Yeah.
it's actually high up in the market cap. It's like what is it like 30? Um, it's a great and it right now. I've been looking at the chart the last couple days. You know, it's
Yeah.
probably if anyone's just trying to get in, it's a great time to start dollar cost averaging in.
Exactly, man. It's just so cheap. You can get so much for so little right now. I think
Anything
it's
under a penny.
yeah, I think we're gonna look back at this and we're literally gonna be, man, there's I wish I would have gotten there when Vet was 0.004, whatever it is right now. I know it's really cheap, but just imagine the stories you'd be able to tell.
Uh,
Mr. BXRB, I prepaid for everyone to subscribe. Hit the like button too. Thanks, Mr. B. Get
yep.
this up.
Yeah, hit those thumbs, hit that subscribe, and the no notification bell.
Yeah, man. And make sure if you don't have Crypto Mike, and I'm just saying it because I didn't know who he was too long ago, subscribe to his channel. It'll be in the description below after this is posted, just his channel, and you guys can go on there. I know most of you already know him, and that's why you're on here anyway, but the dude's a beast. He's got some fire videos.
Thanks,
Um,
man.
there we go. Done. All right, so now if you could do me a favor, Crypto Mike, and pull up that national debt clock, and I want you to do it just so because if I do it, then you have to wait for the stream to catch up, and there's kind of a lag. So we could try to do a little
Okay.
screen share, and then while you're working that, I'm gonna pull up these comments real quick. So let me know when you're ready.
Okay, let's see.
Shy
National
Towns,
debt clock is fun.
yeah, man, that is. I was seeing your stuff on that is really intriguing. Shy Town XRP says, "Do you ever think it's safer to buy stock in the companies behind these projects instead of their coins or tokens?" It's a really good question because I was thinking like even if Ripple goes out, from its, goes public, like if it's a time right now, if XRP moons and I can invest in Ripple later, that's like the best option for me. But I don't know. I don't know what is, what's better. I think XRP has a better chance of going a lot higher than say Ripple to start with. And I think Ripple is going to do very well. I just think XRP is just, we're getting those thousands of X on it. What do you think, Crypto Mike?
I think it's safe to like I said, like you said at the beginning, diversification is great. Ripple is an amazing company. It's like investing in Swift when Swift was young. Um, I say go for it, But personally, if there's an IPO that comes out, you could feel the sense of security by buying Ripple stock because you already know Ripple, the company, is setting itself up all across the world to be extremely successful. They are already valued at $10 billion. Wall Street's already talking about them. They are going to be the story on Wall Street. This one of the best stocks once they come out.
Oh, yeah.
But I would not buy right away, to be honest. I wouldn't buy right away because I think it'll dip first.
Usually
I'm not sure.
retraces. Like look at Amazon, man. Amazon experienced 90% losses, but look at them now. You know they're one of those. If you stuck with them from the beginning, you definitely made a lot of money.
Yeah.
All right, and going to Opportunity Zero. Thanks for joining. My post is about Nasaro. Oh, we talked about that, man. We talked about that a little bit prior to this. And that's something that I know Crypto Mike he talks about a good amount. And I saw a little tweet about 9/11 and how they think it's all correlated, and there's evidence that came out that it was like a in job thing. I don't know. Again, it's something.
I can pull something up on that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, let me know when you're ready to share your screen, and I'll share mine.
Is it? Okay. Give me a sec. Like just more and more, we're seeing President Trump do things that fall into line with what the GESARA law dictates. And so it's becoming more and more believable. And since a lot of us are starting to believe that, yes, they are suppressing information from us to keep this stuff from us so we don't, who knows? So we don't talk about it. I don't know. But they are suppressing this stuff, and this could definitely be the real deal based on things we're seeing President Trump do.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Not yet. Are you ready? Let me. Okay. Yep. Now I can. So let me share it so everyone else can see it.
I wish I could zoom. I can zoom actually. Yeah. See if they can see that. I've already showed this on my channel a few times, but I can go into it at least.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. All right. Now, share screen. Other folks should be able to see it coming up. All right. Go ahead and take it away.
Okay. So, NESARA. Close this window. NESARA is the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. Now, this, I don't know who made this, but this has been around quite a while, this little sheet. But they basically, all the theorists who talk about this have basically said something along the lines of what this is saying. Now, NESARA forgives credit card, mortgage, and other bank debt due to illegal banking and government activities. It abolishes income tax, abolishes the IRS. It creates a flat rate, non-essential, new items only sales tax revenue for government. And guess what that number's? That number is 17%. Increases benefits to senior citizen. Returns constitutional law. Establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after NESARA's announcement. Monitors elections and prevents illegal election activities or special interest groups. Creates new U.S. Treasury currency or a rainbow currency. Then this is where people are like, wait, what? Backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. We're already seeing, though. We're seeing with CBDCs, and we're seeing all these BRICS nations come up with gold-backed currencies and cryptocurrencies. So all this is actually coming into sight. It's with our, it's actually not a reach anymore because we're seeing it happen. It used to be a reach. People thought it was just BS. Later, Connie. You going to volleyball? Wow. Later, have fun. All right, and so eliminates the Federal Reserve System, restores financial privacy, retrains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law, ceases all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide, establishes peace throughout the world, initiates first phase of worldwide prosperity, distribution of vast wealth which has been accumulating for many decades, releases enormous sums of money for humanitarian purposes, and enables the release of new technologies such as alternative energy devices. So, um, a year ago, even just a year ago, when we would read something like this and talk about it, there would be a ton of people, and there still are, a ton of people saying that's BS. It's been debunked. There's nothing like that actually happening. The establishment will never let that happen. But you need to follow Q. You really do. There's a lot of people who talk crap about Q, but I don't think they really even look into Q or what Q is or who QAnons are or all this stuff. It's a big, big, big movement. And what Q does is he's a high level classified, he has a high level clearance position in the White House. He's an insider in the White House who works with Donald Trump. And he's given us plenty of proofs of this. Now, he functions on 8chan, or 8kun now. And so what's happening is he's asking us, and there's a growing number of people who are finding out about this. He's asking us all these questions about our politicians that have run the world the last 20 years. And we're forced to ask ourselves this stuff. And so far, what we've discovered is insanely beneficial for us because we're starting to become aware of the level of corruption that is actually in control of us and the kind of bribes these political figures may take to do things that are just.
Oh, a little bit of cutting out. Oh, hello. Hey, you see me? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, my bad. You hear me? All right, cool. All right, I think we're back. All right, go ahead, man. Cut out. Yeah, they are right now. Oh no. Hold on, man. They're saying they can't hear you. What happened? Okay. Let me Okay, yeah, try to do that. All right, let's get that on quick. All right, can you guys hear him?
Can you guys hear me now?
I think they can. Seeing your little.
Yeah, he said yeah.
All right, great. Go ahead, man. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay. I don't want to get too deep. I want to kind of stay, um, here, but so they, I think XRP could be it, but there's also a basket of currencies too. Other cryptocurrencies will be backed by gold apparently, and now I think another one is Cardano, and that they'll be backed by gold, so that there's a single unit of gold per unit of cryptocurrency, and that way we have sound money, and it's not just paper monopoly money. And that's what they want to restore this world to, and that's basically what the level playing field is. When they say level playing field, and what I hear is Nasara, this whole Nasara thing.
Yeah.
And they're going to slowly roll it in. I don't think it's going to be just one big bang or anything. I really don't think it's going to be that. But they're slowly just dripping us information here and there so we can get ready, so that channels like ours can talk about it. And at least some people know what's going to happen. And we can explain it to other people. And it's not just this crazy drama, mess, that happens.
It's some kind of like indoctrination. It's they're not just throwing it all. That would get too many people. What's going on here? So, but yeah, I think you're right. All right. You want to talk real quick on Brexit, and then after Brexit, the last thing really I want to hit on is the bearable guy thing.
Yeah, Brexit was big, because when we look at it from the Nasara standpoint, they needed to be just compliant, and I guess exiting, Britain exiting, England exiting from the European Union was one of the requirements of them becoming JASARA compliant. So each nation, they have a set of requirements that they have to fulfill before they can become compliant with this new financial system, which is NSARA, National Security and Reformation Act. And it's actually JASARA G, with a G too, Global Security and Reformation Act. Yeah. But with that happening, and then now Boris Johnson has been placed in power, there's a global uprising, and it's happening in France, Hong Kong, and I mean, look what happened to Hong Kong. The deep state let loose this crazy virus, because there's sick people, they really are, and the more you look into this, the more you find out that it's true, and it's really, really sad and scary. However, just knowing that we do have a lot of people who are becoming aware of it is helping us to feel more secure in our future, because the ones at the top they're only scared of one thing, and that one thing is numbers. Us growing in numbers of awareness, us unifying in numbers. Okay, because we heavily outweigh the establishment, the deep state. Okay, they're only like a couple tens of thousands of people really who make decisions because they have so much money, trillions of dollars. But no amount of money in the world can stop the people from actually learning the truth and unifying in that truth and taking action, speaking up.
Yeah, that's big, man. And I think that's why we're here. That's what we're doing right now. Chi-Town XRP says, does it matter if Trump wins or loses? The JASARA still be in full effect, or will it?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Trump, unless, I'm not going to say it, but unless something really bad happens to him, he's going to get elected. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Crypto boo-boo, Trump will win it. There we go. All right. Hey,
there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, you want to pull up that bearable guys, the mountains, the Bitso and all that talk we did on your video. If you pull that up, and we could try to.
I only have those pictures on Twitter, and I only have them on my phone, and I can go down to my Twitter feed and find it though.
Yeah, if you can't do it, I'll pull it up on mine. Like I said, the only issue is we have to wait for the stream to catch up to us before you can see it.
No, that's no problem. I'll just scroll down. It'll take a minute or two because I posted
Nope.
those a little while ago.
No problem. You guys just go ahead and keep sending some comments. We'll go through those while he's pulling that up. XRP Dave says Trump said debt eliminated by 2024. Oh man, how is that going to happen? Is the crypto market going to moon? Oh man, that's the only way I see the debt
And
being eliminated.
there's another theory that I'll tell you while I'm looking for this.
Yeah.
So a very interesting theory is that they pre-allocate XRP, okay? Because XRP is the one that's going to be running on the XRP ledger as a bridge currency. But there's another theory that says it might be declared as somewhat, or maybe a stable coin built off of it and pegged to it. It might be declared as a world reserve currency. And and why they would do that is, and to get all the nations that are in heavy debt
The level
out of
playing
debt,
field. It's a level
the
playing
level
field.
playing field.
Yeah.
They would pre-allocate a certain amount of XRP to each nation, and they would have a set price that they're going to use. The Shane Ellis theory. Shane Ellis goes into this, where they put buy and sell walls, like crazy buy and sell walls up, and they drive the price up on the exchanges to where it can't go up or down anymore. And they drive it to what, like $10,000 or something like that. And what would happen is that, and also they would make the announcement that the world reserve currency is XRP. People would buy it up, the world would shift into XRP, and then these nations had a certain amount of XRP that would eliminate the debt that they were in, and that the price of XRP would go up. That would completely eliminate any kind of debt that they're in. And then it would be a world reserve currency, maybe fractionally backed off of gold or something like that.
Man.
But that's another theory, you know.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, so George says Trump will win and he's in Europe. Hey man, I'm in Europe too. Awesome. Shout out. All right, Chi-Town. I support Trump as well, but I wonder if Jassara is a contract. Yeah, I mean, I think it will be identified to us. I think we'll find out at least sometime next couple of years or so. Crypto Boo Boo, we're in the sync. There we go. That's why Trump says the dollar is strong. Yeah, there's definitely different debates on that. You know, how strong is it if we keep inflating it by printing out more and all that. That's why a lot of people are investing in gold and silver, and then kind of putting on the tin hats again. I know the Super Bowl halftime show they they were featuring a good amount of gold and silver, and Crypto Mikey kind of talked about that. Hey, is that something to do with gold and silver?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the U.S. dollar is actually going to be backed by gold. Maybe before all this happens, I don't know. I think there will be an announcement of that. The U.S. dollar being backed by gold. I mean, gold definitely. There's no doubt about it. Gold has a very essential place in our future, in the financial future of the world, and I think it's going to be tied to currencies. You know, to make sound money.
Yeah.
Go back to the gold standard.
George says he's in France. I'm in Germany. We're pretty close. All right, Crypto Boo. All the XRP will be paid to the World Bank to repay the debt. Then they will run the world currency, like exchange. Yeah, I think it'd be very big for us though. And Dave says JP Morgan may be getting heavy hit for manipulating gold too. Something came out about it today. Really? I'm always curious what's going on with JP Morgan and all that. Because, oh man, all this is tied. We're just seeing so many different things in such a short amount of time. Were you able to find that, Mike?
Yeah, I got that up right now.
Okay, let me pull that up real quick. Screen share. Awesome. All right, screen share. This full screen.
And you never know how funny you look till you see yourself on live on YouTube.
There
And
we
you know,
go.
after a while though, you don't care, you know? Like that's the number one problem is caring too much about how you look and stuff
Yeah,
like that, you know?
that's definitely how I felt, and I strayed away from it. Like I said, Crypto Eddie actually told me, like, "Yeah, you should show your face, get to see you more." And then I was like, all right, all
Yeah.
right. So I pulled it up on the screen. We should be able to see it, and the screen
Yeah,
is
that's it. Oh, cool, cool. Okay. You know what though? We can only see, let me see, can we see the whole thing? I can only see like the bottom right corner of the picture. Is there any
oh
way you can move it over?
yeah. Let me do that right now.
Make it
I put
make
it
it
full.
smaller?
Yeah, I put it full screen. Let me resize it a little bit.
Oh, thanks, Crypto Boo Boo. The gematria, yeah. That's another aspect of it.
Okay,
Crypto Boo.
let's see how that looks. You should be getting it.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Well, yeah, yeah. So
It has a delay, so you're seeing what I was doing, about
yeah,
15 seconds ago or so.
okay, that's good enough.
Okay, cool.
And if you want to put it just to the right, just a tad a little more, that's fine. And then so this guy commented in my comment section, and it was like, "What?" A light bulb went off. Um,
Yeah,
this was
this
on
was
the
awesome.
4th. This was on the 4th. He said, "I just saw a barrel guy, mountains, the colors of the mountains." All right, so we were waiting for something to happen on the 4th, and I thought it was the speech, you know, because on the 4th it began. All right, and let me see. Do I have the actual original? Oh no, I don't have the original. But it goes. Bearable Guy's been showing us these clues for years, and a lot of people give him hate because I guess apparently some of his clues didn't come true. Um, but what I'm thinking is that I don't think we were. A lot of people were interpreting them in the wrong way. But so now what we're looking at is we're looking at a 1 year delta, and this was the day after Brexit. The one, all right, because the heart. I don't have the actual picture, but there's a heart that says 14, and that's February 14th. That's the day that the U.S. China trade deal goes live. It goes into action. Whatever infrastructure is built into it, whatever's built into the China trade deal, um, that's when it goes live. So it looks to me like this is the one was the first day, second, third, and then Bitso, basically XRP on Bitso, which is a primary Mexican corridor exchange for XR for on-demand liquidity.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, it basically the volume leapfrogged um, Bitcoin, which is like unheard of. You know, Bitcoin has the most volume out of besides Tether. Bitcoin's always been the leader in volume and liquidity. But what it's doing is it leapfrogged, and it's going up like 15 to 20% every day, the volume on Bitso. And I think maybe that's what it meant. And so we reconfigured the letters to match the mountains. And it's like, is a small part of me embarrassed that I'm obsessing over cartoons? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person. I don't watch cartoons. I really don't.
But hey,
But do
this
I
stuff
try
is
to
big though, and it's exciting. I was
do
telling my brother Chris, I was looking at this stuff. I'm like, man, this I don't know why, but this stuff pumps me up. And
it?
you got to have skin in the game in order to be pumped up about it. If you ain't making any investment in it, you don't care at all. But shoot, when you invest your hard-earned money into this, and then you're exactly right. You see the little cartoon ads, and you're like, man, what is this? Is this Bitso? Come on, man.
Dude, we've been dwelling on this, but it is so fun. The thing is, look, I mean, okay, the promise from Bearable Guy that we see, we think is that the price is going to be very, very high and it's going to change our lives. Now, we don't need Variable Guy to tell us that. If XRP does what Ripple is promising that it's going to do, then it'll do it. And we don't need any Variable Guy or Riddler to keep us in, keep us in. The price is going to go high regardless, because if it doesn't, on-demand liquidity will not be able to work. It just won't work. You need a high price. You need high volume, you know?
Yeah, David Short said it himself. He's like, look, it needs to be a certain price before we can do what we want to do. If it's the price it's at now, it's not going to be able to do anything. So in order for them, they are either going to, fall on their face, which, it's not what we think, or they're going to do tremendously well. They need the price to be a lot higher than it is now in order to do what they want to do.
Exactly. And I think that honestly, I've been obsessing, just trying to figure it out. Honestly, I really think that the high up executives at Ripple, I don't even think they know exactly when it's going to happen. I don't think they really do. Like, they might get the go ahead or something, but I think there are key players at the very top, and there's also political events that get in the way. But I don't really think they're the ones who are going to control the flip of the switch type of thing, if that's really what's going to happen. Now, the other scenario is that it just slowly builds. You walk, crawl, and then run, and then right now we're in the walk stage, and we're just getting into the crawl stage. That's what some people think, and that it really won't start getting going until, the end of next year. And that's a scenario that could happen too. That's a possibility. So either way, that's the reason I like to diversify, because I can make money while waiting, and I need to be stimulated. I need to have action when it comes to my cryptos, and I need to make some profit here and there at least, so I can feel good about being in it, so I don't get driven crazy.
So we have a little bit of diversity of thought. Crypto Boo Boo says, I don't think Rebel Guy 123 makes price predictions. We read it wrong, just her opinion. And then George says, I agree with Boo Boo, and it might be the price, but the problem was the dates that were all delayed. Something went wrong and everything was delayed. Yeah, and having diversity of thought is good. We can all, just like we were talking about in the beginning of the stream, we all can kind of rope each other in or branch out different ideas, and those ideas might turn into something else. So yeah, no issues, with the diversity of thought. All right, you have anything else to show us on that, Crypto Mike?
Well, this is just one of many, many things we found with Variable Guy, and I'll tell you what, at the very least, us trying to figure all this stuff out with Variable Guy, at the very least, it's really opened the door to a different train of thought in many different areas. So even if it's not true, it really has made the community think.
Yeah, George said, man, this is powerful. This is a really powerful statement. He says, but I still trust David. He said that 2021 would be too late. Man, and if that's the case, we're all in it way before that. So that's great, man. So really, Mike, let me go back to the screen here.
Oh, by the way, follow me on Twitter, guys.
Yes, man. Look, Crypto Mike at XX Mike check. Yeah, man. You follow the Twitter. If you don't follow XP, or if you don't follow Crypto Mike, we just spent about an hour, some change, talking about the stuff that he goes over. The guy is on fire. Follow his Twitter. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description before I leave. But man, it's awesome. And let me throw this back up here real quick.
And make sure you guys go follow Crypto Track too. Crypto at crypto_track1.
Hey, appreciate it. All right, man. Hey, so I have one final question for you. It'll be a quick one. Mm-hmm. I'm saying the train's leaving with or without you. Crypto Mike, do you have your ticket?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Who said that?
That's me, man. I'm just saying, you
Okay.
have your ticket, man. All right. So with
Look,
that
I
being
got
said,
my goal, and as long as I'm over my goal, I feel just fine. I feel great.
yeah, yeah. So George says thanks and that he will follow you, man. Thanks, George. I appreciate it. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the logo end scene right here. Thank you all very much for joining. God bless y'all. Have a good night or morning wherever you are in the world.